Hello. I think we're live. We're live on both YouTube and Twitch. Hell yeah. What's up? Click Vape, how you doing? How are you, Mr. One Who Vapes and King Fupa? How you doing? Okay, that shows that's live. We're good there. Okay. We should be good. I need to, last night I fell asleep before I got it dialed in, but I need to design a new desk mat and get it ordered. Because this current desk mat looks terrible. It was really nice, and then I burnt it, and now it's not really nice anymore, and it looks terrible. And it bothers me every time I come down here. So we're gonna need to design a new one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, though. You might have to do something though. Is that straight vodka in the bowl? Fucking no, and I sure as hell wouldn't fill up that that much. No, it's water. I figured since I got a cup and a device that I like to use that just so happens to have a cup, instead of having this on the desk, I'll just use this to refill this. Might as well load that too, just in case I want to. Just in case, just in case we're just ready. It's that fast. Oh, that Tafe bowl's growing on me. I'm telling you now. Man, what a day today. Let me tell you. So, obviously this weekend was absolutely crazy. We sold out of our engines and devices overnight, and then gallery pieces, dropped those sold out. So as I'm sure you can imagine, we have a lot of orders. And with that being said, today I was working on printing labels, and my shipping software decided that it wanted to wig out.
Hello, motherfucker.
I forgot that was a thing. What's up, motherfucker? I jumped. I was like, what the fuck is that? Damn, that's gonna be hard because I might get sidetracked real easily. You gotta be careful with those. So anyways, I went to go print labels, and instead of using USPS, which is who we use to ship, the labels were all created for UPS. And UPS is like 5x or more cost of shipping, and we don't go through them. So I had to go through and manually cancel each label and then create a new label for USPS all day today. It took me all day today to do that. And I was quite frustrated because that's never happened to me before. It's all taken care of and everybody's, it's all good. But boy, was that frustrating. So if you have an order in and you got a tracking number from UPS and it says canceled, that's why. I got it dealt with. So that's all good now. But it was a day. It was a day, let me tell you. Excuse me, sorry, that was totally in your ear. What's up, some punk? Snickle Fritz. Mr. Vapes is doing good. Okay, doing good. Been busy day today. still want to trade a device for a camouflage inductor? Yeah, I'll still do that. Absolutely.
King Fichtampe fucking says interested in co.
We made Morgan Freeman our chat guy for Twitch. Twitch is interactive. If you're on YouTube, listen. Twitch is interactive. You can send a little toots if you want. You can say hello, motherfucker. What else we got? Emotional damage is one of them, I think. Right? And then you can text to speech. It's actually pretty funny. It's enjoyable. Toy Verita, how you doing?
Emotional damage.
Turn it down. Turn that down and turn this up. So you can do stuff like that, which is hilarious. DS, how you doing? How's it going tonight? Good, good. I'm getting ready to break into this G43. I mean, I kind of broke into it already because I had to charge the batteries, or charge batteries, and they're charging now. I don't know how far along they are, but worst case, we've got the plug-in, so we'll be good there. How's the G43? Haven't cracked it open yet. Will the new tracking update auto, or do I need to bug you again? Potentially need to send me an email if you didn't get a following up. Did you not get a follow-up email? If you haven't, then you might need to bug me again for that. Am I interested in the QO, the QOQ? No, I'm not. It reminds me very much of something like a Vaponic. I've got the other the Vapit something or other. Where the fuck's it at? It's about as much looking as I'm gonna do. I've got another Vapit something or other. That's I'd try it, but I'm not interested in buying it. I did just buy the new Legacy Pro.
Hello, motherfucker.
The Legacy 2. No whiskey in the bowl? No, I don't have any. What's up, Rick? Skunk, how you doing? I need to get some. What's up, Lego? Yeah, for sure, Mr. Vapes. Hey, Mr. Fupa, appreciate you. Fair, I wanted to just hear the text speech. I feel you there. Don't think so. We've been in touch on IG, though. I'll reach out if it didn't come in. Okay. Okay. What's up, Aiden? What's up, Simrel? First time catching it live. Hell yeah. Welcome, Graz Father. Graz Father. Welcome. No shipping information on that side. So we got a package from Mr. Bud. This had batteries in it, and this had batteries. These had batteries in there, and now they don't. So those go in there. But I might keep these for those batteries. I don't know if that's ghetto or not. I have proper these batteries storage. I have these things, but they're full of batteries. And I'm pumped that Bud actually sent me batteries because I don't have button tops or whatever that are needed, and that's what is charging now. So shouts out to Bud for that. My man knew, he's like, this motherfucker ain't got these batteries. I'm gonna send him some. So I believe this is the G. Then we've got a little kit here with some screens, an OG vape critic stir tool, and another stir tool with some wood pokers. This looks to be a stand. The sled, which I'm pumped for this. You just throw a battery in there, hook it up to the G, and then you're good to go. Heats up in 5 minutes. And then we've got a desktop plug-in cord version. So this plugs directly into the wall. 3.7 amps, volts, amps. Right? So that 3.7 on this, I'm hoping. Maybe not. He's got a video. We'll check it out. We'll check it out. Do I have a knife? No knife. 3.7 volts. I know it's volt. Yeah, that's right. It's 3.7 volts. You're right. I'm wrong. It's not amps. Did I say amps? I was wrong. Don't listen to me. Very nice. Look at that. It's a proper. That's super familiar. I don't know where mine's at. My OG one, because I got a Maji, and I don't know where it's at, and it's bothering the fuck out of me. I know it's in my possession somewhere. All right, so we got a nice stand. Dope. Let's check out the G. Be careful. Be careful. Oh boy. We got the rubies in there. I'm pumped for the rubies. I'm pumped for the rubies. There was so if you haven't caught Bud live, you should. Bud Boss TV on Twitch. The other day he was going over kind of how he assembles these bad boys, and he brought up that he goes in and grinds this. He grinds this glass to create friction for the screen that's in here. So there's a screen in here. So he grinds the glass. And to create friction for the screen, which is really dope. So he was kind of walking through how he builds them and stuff over there on his Twitch, which is pretty dope. These aren't like necessarily officially available, and I really I don't want to necessarily like flood people over there asking for G's, because he's still right now. I think what's happening is Bud is looking to kind of take the G43 to the next level, look for new heaters, kind of testing a few things, and he's got just a few remaining pieces that he's kind of, letting go and letting other people play with. And oh well, we got this on. 3 clicks on real quick. I like that. That's clean. I like that. I like the rubies too. Visually, it's visually appealing. There we go. We'll hit this, might as well, right?
Why are you in my house?
1, 2, 3. Sets that to standby mode. Give myself a little drink there. I don't know, dude. This is growing on me, and it's hilarious. That cup is growing on me more than I'd like to admit, I think. Alright.
Hello, motherfucker.
What's up, motherfucker? We're interactive over here, man. What's up, Attitude? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Man, I've been streaming a lot lately, I just realized. I've got Ruby G number 5 from 2023. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So instead of diving into this, even though I think I have an idea of what I'm doing, what's up, bud? Even though I think I have an idea of what I'm doing, I still want to pull up Bud's video. He's done a walkthrough and just kind of graze through it quickly to kind of see what we're working with here. Because I think it's appropriate before running something, even if you think you know what it's supposed to do, it's always good to do your research and figure out how the fuck is this thing supposed to work, so you can give it the best shot, you know. Bud, I'm telling you what, dude, I'm vibing with the cup. I look, so I brought my Yeti downstairs. I was like, I don't want my big ass Yeti on my desk, and I was like, ooh, I got a cup, and it's a vaporizer, so kind of only makes sense to put the water in the cup. Now I'm gonna hit it again. Cause why not? Oh shit! I got to quick press. And one more sip for good measure. Mr. Gato, you're gonna rip the Tetra X with me? Okay. Haven't used anything but the Peak Pro and the Vapey Vape in 3 weeks. Damn. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. So, let's go to... Bud Boss.
What's up? Here's a quick stuff.
What's up? How you doing, buddy? All right. I'll have you pop in with me. Here we go. Here we go. No, it's not vodka. That'd be hilarious, though, wouldn't it? I don't think I have any Alcochamal. And it'd be tough. That might be a Friday stream. You have a ride up in DC also? Oh, on Discord? Alright, let's...
First, we'll talk about the original way it was.
We're gonna watch this together.
Would be considered the sled G, powered by a single 18650 battery. When using it with the sled, you're going to want to load your material natively into the slide itself. I recommend loading it about 75 to 80% full, loosely packed. Don't tamp it down. Use a medium to coarse grind, and then you put the basket screen in the tip to keep your material inside while you're using it. You can use it in any glass rig with the standard 18mm connection, including J-hooks. Once it's loaded up, you can stick the battery into the sled, which starts the heat up process. Now, the sled that I included with these is made for button top protected 18650.
I didn't have those, bud, so I'm glad you sent those. Good looking out.
It is the LG MJ1, which many of you might have. This is the one I used to send out with it. Protected batteries will typically have this strip going up the side. The other two that I've tested with it are the Samsung 35E, this pink one, and I'll usually start with the negative side in first in the sled, and then you push it into place like that. You'll hear it click. Now it's heating up. That's all you have to do. There's nothing else. Wait about 4 to 5 minutes, and then you can start using it. When you're done, if you have the newer version with the barrel connectors, you can simply pull them apart.
See, I like
it's
that.
not heating anymore. If you have the original sled G where this was all one wire, you take the battery out to actually turn it off completely. The main concept behind the G43 is that the closer your material is to the heater, the lower the wattage you're going to use. You will also need an external battery charger since there's no port on it. The main downside to it is that the knob is super duper sensitive and it's a little difficult to dial in the voltage to the exact number that you want. As you can see in this clip, when I aim for a certain number, if it gets anywhere near it, I typically stop and leave it there. The other thing that's going to happen with this adapter when you're using it and when it's sitting is the voltage is going to drift a little bit, usually drifts down. I would recommend keeping an eye on it just to make sure that it's in the range you want it to be, but if it is, it'll work great with this. This one is more precise and you can go up 0.1 at a time to get exactly where you need to be. However, if you do get a desktop power supply like this, they typically don't come with wires or cords that have the male connector at the end. So you might have to make your own. Now, when you're using it as an injector with a bowl, since your material is now farther away from the heater than if you were to load it natively here, you're going to use a slightly higher voltage than the 3.6. What I typically do and what I recommend is to start at 3.7 and then go up at 0.1.
That little bit?
In a bowl like this one, where your material is
0.1?
pretty close to the bottom of the slide.
God damn it, bud.
Start at 3.7, and if you need to go up a little bit, that's fine. You typically do not have to go over 4 volts when using it as an injector, and if you're using a deeper bowl like this one, where your stuff is a little farther away, you could go to 3.8.
Every 0.1 counts, okay.
So the general range of G43 use is 3.6 volts when loaded natively to 3.9 on the higher end when using it as an injector. Either way that you decide to load it natively or in the bowl, I do recommend a medium to coarse grind consistency, and I also recommend stirring between draws. Side note, if you have a Turbo G, there's not many of them out there, but some of them might.
I don't want to talk about a Turbo G. I don't got one of them.
Chamber or the oven screens. When using the pick to take out your screen, you're going to first run it along the edges. Precision tip one with the pointier tip, it might work a little better.
Precision
Regular one's fine. You're going to dip it in some ISO and then swab it again just to finish it off. This is the basic maintenance. That's all you really should have to do. If your G is really dirty or it has a lot of residue built up that extends into the heater itself, you can take the whole thing and soak it in ISO in a shot glass or any other container.
You're soaking the whole thing?
The ISO will not go past the handle. You can soak it for a while like that. It should help clean it. And after you take it out, make sure it's dry before you try using it again. I've also experimented with putting it in a ultrasonic cleaner. After it's cleaned to your liking, you're going to put a new oven screen in. An important step before you stick the screen in is to curve it a little bit. I just use the tip of my finger.
Curve it.
And I rotate the screen and I push it down.
Bud's curves. Bud curves. All right. I don't even know what that means. Okay, so... Oh, shit. Wasn't that supposed to be my music area? Let me go back to music.
Look on dollar.com to get our lowest rates.
Why are you in my house?
I don't want to do... Nope. Go away. I don't want ads, bro.
Ideas can come from anywhere. With Wix, you decide.
Cool. Ultrasonic cleaner is clutch. Yeah. I want to see. If my battery, those batteries probably need fully charged, huh? They've been charging for a couple hours, probably 3, maybe 4 hours so far. You think they're good enough to use, or should I just plug it in? Plug it in. I got this set up to be like right here, dude. Look at this power control, and I'm ready to go. Hey, HDO Bomber, I appreciate you, man. We're gonna pull out, of course, the glorious J-hook. That color's not blue. It's normally blue when the battery's charged, but it is not blue. I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna do a tighter pack on this Simrel, on the rally, as Bud would call it. Might need to make Bud a rally rep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 5. Boom. Okay. Let's go 350. And this is gonna be just terps, terpy terps. Some Mr. Gnome. Try to get as close as 3.6 as you can. Okay. on the desktop. Okay, let me see what those batteries look like here in a second. After this is charged, I really want to run the sled G. One of those numbers. It's pretty dope little system. I know you said you were trying to get away from it, but damn. I wish I could convince you otherwise. Ooh, this is low temp terps, man. I like when I can have a session and by the end of it my throat's not harsh. I don't feel like I need to go suck on a cough drop. You know, I'm not having any issues, you know, where I'm just uncomfortable. It's just smooth, creamy vapor. Just want to take it to the next level? Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Listen, buddy. Yesterday, I hopped up out my chair. I was in the middle of cleaning parts. I hopped up out my chair and just started going straight to the whiteboard. Today. That's today, not yesterday. I've got ideas, but I still think that's the thing, personally. I don't know about safety and like that variable. I don't know, man. I don't know if blue means charged or not. I don't know if the lights are a different color. They're white. I don't know if they're blue, if that means they're charged, or if blue means they're dead. I almost want to take some a battery over there that I know is charged and see what color it lights up. Nope, them are dead. They still charging. Alright, I didn't have an external. I don't really mess with batteries too much, so I didn't have an external battery at the shop, or charger at the shop. So when I got home today, I put it on the charger, but it ain't ready yet. So we're not gonna rush it. What we will do though, do I need to do a burn off, bud? Should I do a burn off or whatever? 3.6 is what we want. Okay. 3.6. Let's turn this thing on. Damn. Jesus, I guess if you breathe on the voltage meter, it changes. I'm gonna go 3.6, but I want to run natively. So can I don't want a bowl. I don't want to fuck with the bowl. It's already done. All right, dope. I don't want to run a bowl. So can I do 3.6 with this? It's what's up? What's up, Mr. Micronome? Yeah, 3.6 for native. Okay, cool. 3.6 on native, and this is that 18 or 14? That's 14, right? No, that's 18. Oh my God, bud, this is 18 mil natively, and I've been running an adapter for 14 all day. So this is how this is gonna look. And right here, this I fuck with. This right here, I fuck with that. I fuck with that. Because it's not a whole bunch of shit. It's not a whole bunch of shit. It is a cord, but it's not a whole bunch of shit. It's clean. It's clean. I like clean. I saw a vaporizer package and it was like, what did it say? I don't want to say it out of context. but it's like something about clean compact or whatever, and there's like so many pieces and components and stuff for the package, and I was scratching my head. I said, I don't understand. All right. Does this get hot? Yep. Sure does. Okay, so I want to load this. Do I use a scoop or do I do like this? Do I just natively load the G like that? Am I doing this right, bud? Or should I use a scoop? You're right. We should definitely make an insert, a preloaded insert that you can load that easily. Easy peasy. Like that. Yep. Okay. Here's where I'm at. Let me show you. Oh, fucking wrong. That must have been loud. If that was, I'm sorry. That's where I'm at. Loaded. I'm not full. Herborizer Sherlock, yeah. Yeah, it's goated. It's the absolute dopest. You know what's cool about that too is I can give it a shake without stirring it really. And this reminds me a lot of the Herborizer with the fact that I can leave it plugged in. If anything, a little more. Okay. What I like about this is I can leave it plugged in, and that's the Herborizer can do that as well. Boom. Okay, I kind of like this. Right there. Boom. I don't know if that's like strong. Should I not hold on this? Let me know if I should fuck off with doing that. Or if I should just hold the handle. That's probably why the handle's there, right? So we're gonna let this chill. We'll just let it chill on here. See. Yeah, it doesn't get hot at all down there. That's neat. Holding by a wire is perfectly okay. Okay. I mean, I can hold that. It's a little toasty, like right up here. But where the bud's at? No, nothing. All right. All right. So this could be a leave it on and kind of ripper little situation. I don't know how long it's been. Did we look? I didn't look. Shit. I'll just give it a couple minutes. You think? I'll run the bowl. The vapor's gonna be terpy? Yeah, for sure. I got a dope crushed opal green 14mm custom Sherlock on order since February. March, April, May. Glass artists are a tough bunch. I ordered a bunch of Sherlocks from somebody and they ghosted me and just fucking stole my money. And then I was working with another glass artist, and their communication isn't necessarily the best. I know that. I need to go find my fucking Mod G. I don't know where it's at. I remember when I got that, I was so pumped. 2 more minutes, got it. Using a rally right now? Hell yeah. He said 2 to 3 weeks and I paid more than 25% down. Yeah, see. I don't know. I mean, that to me might be, in my opinion, when I think about it, because people will say, like, you know, it's hard to make money doing custom glass and things of that nature, but is it hard because you take down payments and then it takes a really long time for them orders to get shipped out? And that could also not always necessarily be intentional either. Could be a fuck, I forgot that, or it slipped by me or whatever. I don't know. I don't want to make excuses for anybody, but that can make it tough, man. You have to ship stuff out now. People want it now. They want it yesterday. They want it yesterday. We're competing with Amazon. I have a hard time now even shipping stuff out quickly. It's people just want what they want now. We've been spoiled by Amazon, which it is what it is, part of the culture nowadays. And yeah, it's tough. It's tough. The being an artist and making a custom thing and managing all of that is also incredibly tough. It's not easy to do. It's not easy to do at all. I know a lot of people look at this industry, the CBD or THC dry herb industry, and want to get in it. Think it's easy. Think it's easy money or whatever. It's not the case. Wasn't a real idea for him, and he's made and sold 2 or 3 since. Oh shit, really? That's kind of annoying. Hear them barking frogs, Delgado? It's getting crazy around here. Yeah, there's no dimples in the herbicider. It's just clean. It's just clean. It's got a metal base. It's clean. Well, mine needs clean, but it's nice. I hate when they get a tracking number but haven't been sent the item yet. I give people about 2 days. 3 days max, because I get it. I personally get it, so I try to like extend some grace personally. I don't ever expect that when I get a tracking number, I'm getting it straight taken to the postal service that same day, because you got to think, like, when somebody gets an order and you go onto your computer and you print those labels, as soon as you print those labels, or you have to pay for the label first and then print it. Once you pay for that label, and once you pay for that label, the customer gets the notification that it was shipped already, or that, you know, package label created, getting ready to be scanned or whatever. And that's before it's even printed. Then it needs to be printed, then it needs to be packaged, and it depends on what the volume of packages they have to ship. If they're shipping 20 in a day, sure, you should likely get that package scanned and taken to the post office the same day. If there's 100, 200, 300, 400, depending on the size of the team, it might take a couple of days. But I totally get it. Alright, so I had it at 3.6. It fumbled me down to 3.48, but I'm going to try to... I see what you mean about this dial, but it can get a little finicky. Alright, we're 3.59. It'll probably... That's close enough to 3.6. Let's give her a rip. Give her a rip, tater chip.
Before Jogger, I had these folders from Staples.
pre-printed for construction projects. Tracking 3 to 8 payments per job. Forgetting who paid by cash or check. I was driving all over the city picking up checks. It was a total show. Fast forward, Jobber changed everything. Now I hit complete and invoices send themselves. Payments automated. Scheduling a breeze. I run 400 plus projects.
Come on. I like that. I feel like we chase the same vapor, bud. It's not 3.6 feels like a nice low temp herborizer hit. The herborizer's a little more creamy. The herborizer is, but that's also a super premium product. I'm not saying that this can't be that, but there's something there in there, which I know what it is. I know what it is. It's solvable. That this applied here in the next G. And what I mean by that, I'm pointing to my herborizer. Is the creaminess, the creaminess and the richness of the vapor. So many people are trying to chase, how can I get super dark, super dense vapor? But the overall user experience, in my opinion, isn't enjoyable. It's harsh, it's hot, it tears your throat up, you're coughing your ass off. I don't think most people want to do that all the time. I think that's more of a recreational thing and what some people would want to do on like a weekday or a weekend, or like when you have friends over, or you just want to get wrecked or whatever, green out, or you know. But I think it's like a daily or like something. Like I would totally hand this to my mother-in-law. I'm going to. I'm gonna just say, hey, hit this. I'm not even gonna tell her to pull the slide. I'm just gonna hit this, then I'll pull the slide. Because I think she'll like it. I think there's something to. See, that's the golden zone. Nobody's chasing the golden zone. Everybody's redlining it. Golden zone. You know? Now I know I can turn this up. Bud said I can go up to like 4 volts. I don't want to. That's not where I want to go. Like that's not what I shoot for. But after this, I'll turn it up and we'll just see. But I kind of like this. I like this vibe. This is getting us closer to that golden zone. Use the pick. You want me to use the pick to stir it? You don't like me shaking it? I'm gonna use the legendary Vape Critic stir tool. I gotta find my old G and my old stir tool. Boom! If you know, you know. Legendary. Look at that. I was just ripping that. I can hold on to that. Nice little stir. How long have you left one of these on for, bud? And then check this out. I'll show you because I can just unplug it like that. So this is how we're rocking it. Just simple. This plugs into the cord, of course. Now this you can either plug into a wall or you can plug into a battery sled, which is this right here. So this kind of becomes like a universal connection, which I also really like. Then I'm kind of just letting it chill on the joint. That's about the zone I like. That 3.5, the 3.6. That's about to say 3.57 because that's what it says, but that 3.6 zone is nice. If you're a flavor chaser, that's your zone. If you like more of that gentle, smooth vapor experience with just terps, that's your zone 3.6. And this was made in 2019. Correct me if I'm wrong, but 2019. What did these originally sell for? Do you remember? I'm curious. But this is what's interesting. You know, years later, I'll show you.
So today I wanted to show you an example of the same geometry in 3 different materials to give you some ideas of how our pricing works. The first material that I have is 1/4 inch thick.
So years later, they have like this shit.
The geometry is about 7 inches or so. In a quantity of 1, this part will be about $14. In a quantity of 10, about $6 each. And then in quantity, say,
Or this.
50 to 100, as low as $5 or so. So the more time we do that, the lower our prices go.
So here's a ball. Here's a handle I've not put out, but I've got ideas for like dope ass handles and shit. Look how clean that is. Such a clean fucking handle. Kind of obsessed with it. I got ideas. We gotta come out with that, but just I'm gonna flashbang you. Look with my this is my Men in Black. You didn't see that. Okay, cool. So now this is the cordless one, but normally you'd have your this here, your cord, your desktop, and then this is your thing. Now I guess, granted, this is similar to that in regards to the cord, but I feel like the platform is a little more compact, right? It's a more compact platform. And then, like with these, what I don't like is just the mass and the size and the bulk that it takes up. I get it, I can take this off and do my little hit and put it back on. But I don't know. I want to see something just way more compact. But anyways, what I'm getting at is there's these things that came out years after this. Just got basically a new G43 in 2025. And if I had to choose, I'd run a G43 over something like this B1, whatever this injector one is, I forget. Because that also doesn't include the bowl, which is this fucker here. And then the stand for all the stuff, and like, I guess that's fair. To be fair, that's also a stand, so I can't really say shit there. So I guess it's similar in that application. It's similar. They're similar, obviously. But we're talking 6 years later, and this fits right in place. Like, there's nothing. This fits in place. Does it make sense? I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. It can hang. Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant to say. It can hang.
Tired of work calls interrupting your personal life?
It can hang with the others. 6 years later.
Get a business number with 800.com to separate work and personal lives.
Which to me
No more missed calls or frustration.
is crazy.
Trusted by 45
And why with the Simrel,
800.com
I wanted to get away from rubies.
keeps voicemail organized.
We're 6 years after the G.
All in one place. Get your business number today.
It's odd to me that it hasn't evolved more since then, since the G. Really. I mean, the Turp Torch, that was titanium and soldering iron and more. No, I mean, still then you got a ceramic in the center of balls, just made out of titanium. So very similar, pretty much. And then it's just been almost the same thing since. Instead of, so what's happened, let's look at this. This is interesting. So what's happened, there's the G and the Turp Torch. And then I think the Hot Rod, right? Was that the one that came out, the first one that came out under Old Head? When Turp Torch turned into Old Head and then Old Head dropped a thing. That one was the Hot Rod, I think. I think that one had a ceramic heater on the inside. I don't remember. And then everything started going cordless or coils where everybody's heating on the outside instead of the inside out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? Okay. I like the idea of a PID to heat the media and then using the sled to go garden or whatever. You're gonna go garden, bro? You're gonna go garden with your G? I guess technically that PID would be a little easier to control, even though it's a pain in the ass for the up and down arrows and shit for a PID. If it's not like an Auber where you got the knob, that interface is a lot gooder than this one, but knows that already, so that's already looking to be addressed. I like how simple this is. I like the simplicity here.
Geico's 24/7 emergency roadside service.
Simple sophistication is it, man.
I'm happy as a clam.
The elimination of everything you don't need and only keeping the few things that you do.
That I feel really good about.
And that's fucking hard. This is for those low temp connoisseurs. I agree. Yeah. What's up, Tony? Power supply will definitely be addressed here for sure. Yeah. And I told people earlier, bud, like, I'm not trying to promote this thing and have people like flood you with trying to pick one of these up. This is just a let's fuck around, find out, see what's going on, what are we addressing, providing some feedback, and then seeing what happens when the 2019 G comes to 2025 or 2026, depending on how long things take. But what does that look like? So that's what's happening here, if I'm catching the drift properly.
Democrat no fucking says G3.
I got you, bud. I've been playing. You see, I got that the little toots in there, and the little voice. I try to get Morgan Freeman's AI, but it doesn't sound great. I gotta find a new voice. Just to put this out there, I reached out on Insta days ago. LMAO, not because of Austin. That's hilarious. I've been looking for one for quite some time off the exchange, but when one popped up, I wasn't cash ready. Damn. Uh-oh. 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 Bud's got you. Bud's got you. See you in the right place. You got to be in the right place at the right time with the right people. The right place in the right time at the right time with the right people. Always got to just keep. I always keep this freshly loaded, whether I'm gonna hit it or not, which is interesting. This Taffy bowl is annoyingly growing on me because I'm gonna tell you why. I kind of wanted to hate it. But then I gave it a real shot because it feels very novelty. But the battery fucking slaps. The battery lasts a long time. The user interface is very easy that I can do it quickly and learn it quickly and not have to say, oh fuck, how many times I got to press this button to do this thing? And then the cup, and I was like, this is fucking stupid. Because I filled it up all the way. With ice. I was just trying to disprove this thing. I was like, oh man, it's too big, it's too bulky, fucking heavy. But, if you do this and fill it up a little over halfway, you're good. You're good. And I don't have to keep this on the desk, so that's also super clutch. And then it's like instant vapor. Between levels 1 and 3, it's palatable for me. I got a super sensitive throat, so just take that into consideration. Maybe 4 might be good for you. 5's a little toasty. At 5, though, at full power, the left side of my chamber gets roasted. The other side does not. So 1, it definitely appreciates stirring. Or you can take and kind of spin that bowl 50 halfway, you know? And run it. Is it expensive? Fuck yeah. Was I super pissed when I bought it and had to buy that charging block? Yep. But the real question is, am I happy I have it for the museum and for the desk? And the answer to that question is yes. It sucks that it costs what it costs. That's really annoying. But I can appreciate what this achieves. So that's my thoughts that you didn't ask for today. I'll blame the G. So I definitely, there are some things that I personally would change, but that's me being picky as fuck, by the way. I'm super fucking picky. I'm super picky, and I know that. But as it sits right now, Like, if it went on the market as it sits, it would fucking slay, and it would do really fucking good. I honestly think so. So, Bud, what you've created and playing with here, I would continue to play. I've got ideas, of course. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, but as this glass G sits, I don't have any issues personally with this and this and the vapor pet. Like, this isn't hot. Is this? I'm not tasting anything, and I've got a stupid sensitive palate when it comes to taste. Like, I'll tell you the difference between stainless steel and titanium easy. I got that from running Dynavap so much. But I don't taste anything. It tastes clean. I don't taste anything there. I could see visually why you wouldn't want that in there. And obviously, like you were talking about, maybe throwing some glass with a handle if you get a custom, because all you would have to do is just take a fucking tube, like, you know, a standard glass tube. Like, they just make the glass tubes, and they would just fucking put it on there, make a little hole in the glass, and boom, now you got your outlet. Maybe it makes sense to make an import G for an entry level product. I don't know. Thoughts?
Once your workflow is up and running the way you love, stay on top of it. Make sure all your business initiatives are on track with Project Portfolio. And get a centralized, real-time dashboard by simply choosing your
This thing will just like push
layout. Congrats! You now
the Bud. How many hits have I gotten off of this so far? Do we know? Has anybody counted?
and making informed decisions as
Bud's watching this. He's like, yeah, he's on his 37th hit. He's got about 4 more to go. Kidding.
the first work platform you'll love to use.
Simple and inexpensive. Exactly. That's what it needs to be. It needs to be simple and inexpensive. Safety is going to be the other variable here, but I've got some ideas. Sometimes handling this with the cord like this, with it pulling, it feels a little slippy, and I'm afraid I'm going to burn myself. And I think it just could be because of the tugging of this wire up top. Anybody who would buy one of these and knows about it is experienced enough that you'll be okay. Don't worry about it. But I'm thinking for like my mother-in-law or my dad to just like go and grab this without burning themselves. I do like this. I do like the elimination. Of the bowl here. How this is all solid. This is solid one piece. There's no additional parts needed. Like, it's literally buy this thing. Buy this thing. Plug it into the wall. Grab your water piece that you already have, and you're ready to go. There's no additional parts. There's no additional bowl. There's no additional thing to really clean. Needs snakewood? Fuck. It would do great on snakewood, but I think snakewood would snakewood's super temperamental. Snakewood's my favorite. It's literally my daily driver. to see that. Might be... Snakewood's my favorite exotic wood, personally. It's insane. But Snakewood's super temperamental. I've also got a shorty right here. It's just, there's just something about the class and sophistication that this black, or that this Snakewood brings. This feels, and it's so buttery smooth. I'm obsessed. This G is, dude, bud. I'm pumped. Honestly, I appreciate you sending this out. An opportunity to grab one, and I totally killed his rubies. So I'm sorry, gentlemen who are able to potentially get the rest of whatever few more he may be making, but unless he ends up getting more rubies, I might be the last one. I don't know, but the fucking rubies are sick. Anyways, no, it's cool, man. I want to try the sled. Let's see what the batteries are looking like. I definitely think those may be not ready till tomorrow. Maybe. Should we reload this and go up higher? What'd you say is the max, bud? 4? Maybe I'll go 3.9. I like that too. I like that. I like that. Alright, let's see what my AVB looks like. Always show your AVB.
Step into Wix Studio, the platform for agencies and enterprises. Kick off projects in a workspace that's designed
I probably should have. I totally didn't clean that fucking pic before I wiped that off of my mouth. It's kind of gross.
with intuition and precision to that very last pixel. Structure and populate dynamic
You going ruby mining with Bud over the weekend?
with elegance and efficiency.
That black ash looks so good. The black ash is fire too,
Optimized for every
for sure.
create and customize interactions from subtle movements to advanced behaviors.
I think I want a snakewood sleeve. I think I still want a snakewood sleeve. The black ash is also gorgeous.
This is web creation.
How much weed would a snakewood vape if a snakewood could vape weed? You should have made that text to chat. Oh shit! You're working with the legend, says Mr. Wise Owl, aka Jetpack Tribe. Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell everybody the Simrel got Vape Critic, aka Bud, out of retirement. I don't think it's necessarily true, but I'm gonna joke about it. Unless he officially puts that in a review video, then just it's hearsay. But I'll tell you it's hearsay. Here's where we're at. AVB. Nice and fucking even. That's exactly, I wouldn't personally go any higher than that. I wouldn't go any higher than that. Oh fuck, I'll save some of it. But that's a decent amount. What do you think goes in there? 0.4? Is that about 0.4 in there? I don't know. Also, so I'm gonna go 3.8. What? I'll go 3.8. how long does it take from a already warm G? So obviously this thing's been run. This is warm. I've been running it. How long does it go from 3.6 to that 3.8? How long does that take? Let's give this a... Can I microdose pack this? Can I just do a small little pack if I want to and try to one-shot clear it? Or whatever? I'm going to try to do that. Have you tried to do that? I kind of want to try to do that. I feel like I should use it right first and then fuck around. Alright, so loading this without... So this has a post in the center. This grinder does not love this. The post. Oh no, if I spin this around, actually, that's the ticket. Spin the grinder to load. Spin to load, my guy. It will go through some herb though, but this does remind me a lot of the herborizer, with the ability to be able to keep your material wherever you want to, keep your heater on the bowl and just rip it when you want to. And that's literally what I do with it. Maybe this is why I'm also thinking a lot about the herborizers, because this is what I run with the herborizer. But it's the best way, the most familiar. It's the most familiar use case with the herborizer. So I'm just replacing the herborizer head with this, running it through the same thing. That's neat. That's neat. That's neat. If you did an entry level one of these things, god damn it. Quarter gram ish usually. You know, why don't we weigh it real quick? Just for science purposes. Fuck that AVB. We were saving that AVB. It was nice. It was nice and brown. It worked. All right. Fuck, I'm gonna have to reload this. I say fuck a lot. Damn. Why? Good guess there, bud. Or good, not guess, but, what the fuck you're saying? It's 0.27. Not a good, I don't even know what I wanted to say there. Oh, nope, that's not going to do that. Okay. Solve that. That's solved already. Yeah, for sure. I might gotta make a G accessory, bro. I'm about to make some people mad at me. I got ideas and I gotta do it. Because I wanna see. I wanna fuck around. Find out science. Okay. Wanna make a microdose insert? Yeah. It needs a Rube Goldberg loader. Vaping is too much work. That's funny. Why is my daughter smelling her Play-Doh like I smell my jars? Hilarious. Ooh. Ooh, that one's spicy. That's spicy for me. How long have I been streaming? An hour, 15 minutes. Not bad. I'm not trying to do a super long stream today, especially it's Monday. I gotta get some sleep. I got no fucking sleep yesterday. Last night. So I definitely have to get some sleep. So maybe we'll do 15 minutes, 15 more minutes. I'm gonna set an alarm, 15 minutes.
800.com simplifies call helps you manage your business all in one place. Get your business number today. Separate work and life.
All right. So what do we got? What do I got to tell you while I've got some people here?
Meet the new stand-up and sleep.
Orders
This is Pod for All Travel.
going out
It's not a bed, it's a
ASAP. I goofed up on the shipping. I had to remake labels, but I talked about that earlier in the stream, so that doesn't count. That doesn't matter, because you'll just see it in the beginning, or if you didn't know, if you replay this, you'll hear it. So that bowl 2, this is growing on me. Especially now that I'm using the cup, specifically because I drink a lot of water. And instead of having my Yeti chilling up here, this takes up less space for me. So it's interesting. I don't want to lose this. Let's put this over here. And then we unboxed a Ruby G43. This one is we're starting to get at those higher temperatures. I definitely prefer the 3.6 zone, personally. I like staying in those low terp. I like staying in the golden zone. That's what I call it. It's the golden zone because your material comes out golden. Hence the golden zone. I want that golden brown. I don't want that dark brown looks like combustion or dark black looks like combustion. That's not my choice of experience. So 3.6 puts me in my zone, in the golden zone. 3.8 right now feels definitely a little bit more punchy. Those 2 volts, you can tell, or the 0.02 volts. 0.2 volts. Definitely does adjust that temperature. And that thing that's ripping. That's ripping. I don't know what else you might want. I mean, unless you want cordless or no power in the wall or whatever, that's another story. But say plug-in desktops. I like it. I mean, it's not on the fucking market anyway, so technically, I don't know. But I'll tell people if you want me to send some people your way, I'll let people know. But I don't want to. I don't want to fucking stress you out. So I'm gonna just tell people they can't get it. Okay, cool. Until you tell me otherwise. So you can't get this, but it's being worked on. I like it. I do like it. I like it. 3.6 golden zone. If anybody's in the chat interested, let Bud know. Okay, there you go. If anybody in the chat is interested in a G43, let Bud know.
Introducing custom holographic stickers from Sticker.
But you have to tell them that I sent you. Otherwise, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. You got to use rally as the code word. Code word rally. Get you a G43. I'm making this entire thing up. Bud is not affiliated in any way whatsoever. Just to be fucking clear. I'm just clowning, okay? It's fucking an hour, almost an hour and a half deep, and we've been playing with these things. Okay? Another thing is this. Listen to me. if you're slightly interested in CBD, try it. Try it. I know a lot of people think CBD or affiliate CBD with diet weed, right? But it's a different purpose. I think CBD is very much like drinking a beer compared to THC is like a shot or a hard mixed drink or something of that nature. And CBD also allows you to control your tolerance as well. When dry or vaporizing, our tolerances can go through the roof really, really quickly. To mix in some CBD to continuously go through the ritual and the habits of using these devices, like I genuinely enjoyed grabbing the G43, opening it up, fucking how do I use this thing, play with it, stir it, whatever. Like I enjoy going through those motions. Same thing like with the Simrel. And I use CBD a lot. It's not all I use, but I use it a lot. And if you've ever been on the fence about it, you should check it out. I want to do more conversation and more promotion of CBD flower. The gummies and like the tinctures have never really done well for me. I've not really found any relief or effects from that, but dryer vaporization and CBD flower, that combination together works really, really well. So if you're ever on the fence about that, fucking give it a go. Pine cone hemp is fire. Who else is good? Fucking where's that company at? I had a jar. WNC CBD was my favorite place until all they really started selling was THCA, unfortunately.
All in one platform. And it's free for 7 days. See what you can achieve with powerful SEO tools by SEMrush. Try it now.
Moo Heater 7 fucking says I'm ripping the really right now.
Hell yeah. Moo just dropped a Vapey Vape breakdown vid. Moo I'm a tree? Or Moo Heater? Flow Gardens. Flow Gardens. Flow Gardens. Let's see. Yeah. Moo did. The Simrel, aka Vapey Vape. Motherfucker. We're not. We're fucking not getting away from that name, bro. Motherfucker. Hilarious. That's so good. All right, cool. So, Mr. Moo, I am a tree. If you're not familiar with Moo, you should be. Moo just dropped a video. I haven't even seen it, so I hope it's good. I don't even know what's what, honestly. But Moo just dropped a video on his channel. It is. Here we go. It's Moo, I am a tree. Simrel, aka Vapey Vape. Fuck. He's got a breakdown video. So I'm super excited to see that one. I like that there's a cloud in the background. So that's cool. I'm super not mad about Vapey Vape being a thing. I'm so down for like dope merch, stickers, variations of the stickers, or like how we can design Vapey Vape. You know what I'm saying? I'm totally down for it. The ooh ooh, the the Simrel V2.
Folders from Staples, pre-printed for construction projects, tracking 3 to 8 payments per job, forgetting who paid by cash or check. I was driving all over the city picking up checks.
Yeah, no, I'm stoked. I'm stoked to watch it, Mr. Moose. I would watch it like here, but then like 52 people would watch it here, and Moo wouldn't get those views. You know what I'm saying? Like technically he would, but like let's help your buddy out. Let's help your boy out with them views. Always remember, fucking thumbs up and subscribe and fucking like that shit or whatever. Comment on it. And that's all. That goes for all videos. Oh yeah, didn't fucking Bud post a vape video? Of a quick video? I'm pretty sure he did. I think I looked at it when I was like... So I have this issue where I wake up in the morning, not up at all, and I look at my phone, and I go through all the notifications, and then I completely forget everything I looked at. All the time. Yeah, dude. That's a sweet video. Look that up too. Bud Boss TV. Look up his YouTube. But if you're there, I think your thermal capacitor is moving a little bit. You might want to give that a twist. A twist up. Unless you did that on purpose. Because there's what you can do that on purpose and provide radiant heat if you want to dive deep. And I don't know, maybe you've done that, so maybe I should just shut up. You're like, I get it, Simrel. I know how to run the rally. Don't you tell me. What do we got for our timer? A couple of minutes left. All right, cool. So Moo dropped a video. We played with the G43. Nice. I do like this. I can tell that with that 3.6, I can get more flavor longer. Like I can get more, I feel like I can get more rips out of it with that 3.6 and the golden zone. That's the golden zone. I'm gonna call that the golden zone. I gotta create a graphic for the golden zone. Wait, you'll have to tell me next time what was wrong with my rally. Oh, I'll tell you. I got you. It just looked like the thermal capacitor was moved. I don't know if you did that on purpose or not. Would you share on Reddit, Ginger? I just responded to somebody earlier today about, or on Reddit. Hell yeah, that's a late drop, isn't it? 10 o'clock? No, because his time is 3 hours behind us, so maybe that was like 6. Moo's vid. Hopefully Moo's vid was good. Is that good? So, I don't have it here. Fuck, I wish I could have shown you this. But with now that you're a little bit more familiar with the Simrel, Bud, when the thermal capacitor is all the way up and it's to the stop, you have 7 full rotations that you can, or 7 half rotations that you can move the thermal capacitor. And if you move it, I like 4 half rotations down. And basically what that does is that allows us to add some radiant heat to that vapor profile. So you're bringing that thermal capacitor lower, closer to that bowl, you're also creating a little bit more negative pressure. It's going to restrict your air a little bit, not crazy, but you'll be able to tell the difference. But give that a shot if you haven't already. All right, we're about there. Any vaporizer content gets crucified in your experience? Damn. Reddit used to be way more enjoyable of a platform, at least in our sub community in the dry herb space. It's not so much anymore, and that sucks. That's okay though, because now we got Discord. And Discord is a lot more
Emotional damage.
that was a good one. Discord's a little bit more family-like. You know what I'm saying? Not as much drama bullshit. Oh, get the fuck out of here, tasteful. Reddit is a hive of scum and villainy. That's funny. What are we gonna do? So, we're not gonna stream too much longer. My alarm just went off. How fresh is this bowl? Do we remember? That's a fresh pack. All right, let's run this. We're gonna run the bowl 2, and then we'll run the Simrel, and we'll call it. And then I'll just, damn. It's too bad there's not an off switch on once this is set, so you don't have to dick with it again. That's okay. All right, shut that off. G43, man. But I appreciate you, man. That was we're gonna play with this some more, of course. I really think that I'm happy to hear that you're moving forward and looking to see what changes could be made, how to take that thing to the next generation. The bones of that is great, and refining it sounds fun. So definitely keep going down that path. I like it. I like what you're doing. Not that you need my fucking permission, but you know what I'm saying. Just a little bit of encouragement, I guess. I think it's cool, man. I think you can bring something fun to the space, and it's not the same thing as everything else in regards to a coil with a metal housing and balls filled. Seems like there's a new one every time you turn, or everywhere you look. This thing is. Ooh. I didn't count for that. I tried to sip too easy or too quick. You got to watch out for that with this bowl. Boy, what if I was mid drink and I coughed? I'd have drowned. This almost drowned me. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Yeah, for sure, but the simmer on the wand, is it 350? I put it at 350 Fahrenheit and I wait till it times out. I don't pay attention to the thermostat discs at all. When I'm running the induction heater, I prefer to leverage what it does best, and that's repeatability at those low temps. So that's why I like to run this at. Obviously, you can go darker. You can push it harder if you want to, but the fact that I can get that repeatable result at that lower temperature, and not to rely on the thermostat discs is really fucking cool. So 350, that's the lowest. That's the lowest, and you're not. I don't know. I fucking lost my train of thought. Sorry. I was here to stay for just a second. Don't fill the cup up all the way, and you won't be too worried about it. What's up, Cody? How you doing? Looks like some consistent and thick vapor for electric. Yeah, dude, this. And I'll blow your mind even more. I got some water on top of it.
Frigidaire has been putting families first for over a century. And
It works good. And the other thing I really like about it, oh, I'm so stoked to have this tool back on my desk. I don't know where my other one's at.
And features made for the way families live. Like our first to market fridge to freezer drawer that reimagines Frigidaire.
I like how quick
For you and with
I can load and unload the bowl. That's easy. Damn. The more I use it, I'm telling you, it's it's interesting. I can tell I've been vaping a little while. My throat's starting to get a little dry. Also, it's a really unique experience to be able to hit something that might be a little spicy and then just take a quick drink afterwards to kind of soften that up. Just all in the same... I don't know, man. You dropped your iPhone today and it cracked the back glass, John? Damn. You need a Simrel back glass? It'd be so sick, wouldn't it? Damn. That'd be cool. I'd throw it on my phone so quick. You're silly. Would be crazy to see a different attachment for that heater. Quick. There it is.
Wix gives you the power of AI to build the website you need. With full business functionality and design tailored.
When can you expect an invoice for a Thai Simrel?
Customize every element of your website.
That'd be sick, wouldn't it?
Come to life in
Just make a titanium bag for the iPhone. Never thought about that before. You know, that's another reason why I'm really excited that over the past 6.5 years, I've been busting my ass to try to continue to build my infrastructure and my ground floor, if you will, and resources to make and manufacture things. Because not only can I make things for this industry, but I can also make things for other industries. Which gets fun. That's off, stupid. Let me empty that. Did I empty that already? I think I did. Yeah, okay. That's funny. Alright, let's end it with the Simrel, and then I'm gonna go immediately watch Mr. Moo's video. And hopefully it went well. He hasn't told me anything. So I don't know shit. So we'll all find out together. I'm pumped, man. It's really cool getting, not only, you know, it's really cool to have feedback, for me to get direct feedback from the community that has received our products. But what's really cool is to have more people out there sharing their experience and what they like about it. Because I can fucking sit here and tell you that I think it's one of the best vaporizers I've ever used until I'm blue in the face. But I made it. It's got my last name on it. I will never be able to disassociate myself with it or that opinion. It will always come across as biased, which is understandable. So when other people get it and other people enjoy it and other people tell other people that they enjoy it, it's really cool, you know, because obviously it could be the other way, where people are like, this thing fucking sucks. There's fiberglass in that motherfucker. Don't fucking breathe that. I didn't say that. But anyways, this is fun, man. We've been streaming a lot more. Hopefully you guys enjoy this stuff. Hopefully you enjoy this content. I've been leaving everything up. I haven't even named these streams really, or I don't even know what I'm doing in the description. And that's usually the reason why I never post videos. It was, in my opinion, it was an excuse. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. But what I do know is I can go live, I can stream on Twitch, and I can stream on YouTube, and I can keep it up. So beyond that, I'm learning, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Because we've got a lot of stuff to play with, and I think you guys would enjoy playing. You know, we're playing in the sandbox together. You know what I'm saying? We're just having a good old time. Because again, like I say all the time, man, you can't just go to the gas station. You can't just go to a homie's house, really, and say, hey, have you heard about that new Simrel? Have you seen that EO3 error with the venti? Have you heard about that issue with a product that has some materials that make people nervous for safety? Or hey, what do you think of this new Ruby G43 or the Bowl 2 cup device? Oh my god. The clouds produced at the temperature golden zone. It's the golden zone. That's what it's got to be called, the golden zone. This makes most sense. The bud is golden. It's golden brown. It's the fucking golden zone. Anyways, the bud produced, or the vapor produced at the golden zone, is what's really impressive with this device. Sometimes you have to push a device really hard to get dense vapor. Make a fiberglass sleeve. Maybe for next April Fools. Talking about fiber or fiberglass. What I want is carbon fiber. I haven't had time to go down the rabbit hole that yet though, but the sleeves are gonna be dope. Mr. Moo, I am a tree. There is 43 views already, and there's how many comments? There's 2 comments. How many comments we got? The second one was Toasty. Oh, I'm reading a comment. So he must have said something about my name. I bet you he said something about the Simrel by the Simrel collection. I guarantee you he says something. I'm not even, listen, I haven't even seen it. Guarantee you Moo makes mention of that. I'm okay with it though. I'm okay with it. It's like the automatic teller machine, you know, or personal identification number. I went to go try to drink out of the mouthpiece as if it was a straw. I shouldn't have admitted that to you, but I just did. So I don't need you to judge me, okay?
Task Fulgent fucking says Discord later.
Taskfulgent. I like that. Taskfulgent. Life's too short to give a fuck about Reddit. That's fair. That's fair. It's too bad to Reddit. It's too bad that it's like that over there. All right, that's it. I gotta legit go. All right. Well, this is dangerous. Tasteful, I will ban you from using it. Just so you fucking know. Don't get wild. Don't get wild. Don't make me regret it. All right, cool. So I'm out. I appreciate y'all. Ruby G43. I like it. 3.6 puts us in that golden zone. That was really good. Really good vapor. Really good flavor. Even AVB. Stir in between every couple of hits or every hit if you want to be picky. I really like that the bowl is integrated into the heater, so you don't have a whole bunch of parts to really fuck with. The power cord, I get it. I make prototypes with fucking twist ties, like no fucking joke. So, like I went from this prototype for a handle for the Simrel to 3D printed, okay, to then kind of ghettily cut this out with my laser out of stainless, and now we're almost to production. So I get it. Everything goes through phases, so I can appreciate it. What I like is I got a working version. I can turn this on. I can get to the 3.6 that's appropriate to test the device, to get the experience that we're searching for, and then we get to play the game of how does that improve. What could we improve if we could improve something? That's my favorite thing ever to do, though. Do good swag, good recommendation on the Pinecone Hemp. First night I haven't vaped Delta 9 in years. Nice. Yeah, no, good CBD works really good. I would highly advise it. And you definitely really need a good device to get the most out of it, especially if you're trying to chase for actual terps and flavor. Like, I can run Pinecone Hemp in my Simrel, and the terps are fucking insane. You can't say that about everything. And that's when I was doing science and I was fucking running shit. When I hit that golden zone with CBD, I was like, fuck, we've got something. Like I know I'm crazy. I know I'm crazy, but like I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Like we got something here. Like that's the thoughts that went through my head. Anyways, so I'm super pumped about that swag. I'm happy that you're enjoying it. Bud actually found pine cone hemp. I picked some up from his recommendation, and now I'm also telling people about it. I don't know if we're about to just have them buy. Like, I bought a bunch just in case. I was like, shit. We over here telling people to go there. I got to make sure that, you know, I got enough supply for a little bit, just in case they sell out and they need some time to recoup. Hilarious. What else do I got for you? Engines, Simrels. We're manufacturing them. We're making them. We're gonna get them out literally as soon as possible. I'm hoping Friday for some more engines, maybe a couple more Simrels. I'm gonna try my best. And that's all I got. That's all I got. I appreciate you. If you appreciate videos like this or content like this, share this shit with your friends. Let people know about this. I have no idea really how to do the descriptions and to even get these things found on YouTube. It's real bad. I'll have to figure it out. But anyways, we over here. We session all the time. I enjoy this shit, man. I enjoy y'all. Hopefully my passion isn't too aggressive, because I love this space and the community. I really do. Nothing but love. But I appreciate you. I'm going to go watch Muayin with Tree's video. I guarantee you, listen, I'm betting you right now. He says something about the Simrel by Simrel collection. I'm betting. I bet you a nickel. I bet you a nickel. That's what me and my grandmother used to do. We used to do bets. It was a friendly bet. Always something that we knew no matter how old you were, you'd be able to come up with a nickel, and then you usually don't ever pay it out, but it's just like a joke to bet. You know, so it's like a bet to bet, but you really ain't betting for shit, but you betting for shit. That makes sense? I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter. I gotta go. We're out. I'm gonna fucking stay here way too long. What do we got? An hour and 53 minutes. I was trying to do an hour and a half. I was 23 minutes over. I'm trying to do a little shorter. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.